Africa. My name is Grace Mukunzi from East Africa. I am a Kenyan and I'm very excited to share my thoughts in the Rights of Africa Forum. I'm excited about the opportunity to join together with other Africans and speak about issues that affect us and just learn and share ideas and build a better Africa for ourselves. One of the things that I've realized, especially in my country, the number of women in higher positions is very little. As much as we've made a lot of progress in terms of empowering women, we still have very few women in many areas, like in medicine, in academia, in sports, in arts and culture, in the media, in politics. Every area you'll find there are women, yes, but they are few, especially at the top. They are very, very few. So I thought that this is just a problem that is in my country until I got opportunity to travel and work also in other parts of Africa, and I discovered that the situation is just the same. It's always the women who form like part of the greater population, but then when it comes to areas of influence and impact and decision making, there are still like very few women. And as much as we think we have made a lot of progress, if you take time just to pause a little, you'll find that there are so many cultural barriers, there are so many societal norms. Sometimes even religion is a barrier, and it contributes to making women not to reach their true potential. So traveling the rest of Africa just made me realize this is something that is everywhere, and we need to have conversations around it and speak on behalf of the girls, speak on behalf of the women, so that now we can have opportunities availed to women and girls to be themselves, so that they're able to make their contribution in their communities, in their nations, and by extension, even the rest of the continent. So I wrote this poem because I felt like there was a need to speak up in terms of what the women, what the girls are facing, not just at home, but even in the rest of the society. And one of the things that is really sad is that because women have been socialized to think that they can't do some things, so women are also part of this kind of negative socialization, because you give what you have. If this is the experience you had, most of the times you just follow it and you do whatever you think is good based on just your environment. So even unconsciously, women are not supporting young girls in terms of reaching their full potential. There are still some areas that are actually out of reach even for girls, even in this century, and we are not breaking the ceiling in those kinds of areas. So I thought I would just like add my voice to talk about this issue and hope that we will allow our young women to be themselves. We will be part of the community that is coming up strongly to help them free themselves from these cultural and societal norms, so that they can make choices that are not limited by their circumstances, and they can reach even areas of great potential and make an impact in their communities, make an impact in their nations, and also impact the rest of Africa. So that now we can have the representation in all areas equally. We can have women choosing whatever they want without being being curtailed by these attitudes that I've talked about, so that everyone can be at the right place, so that we can impact Africa, so that we can have a better community, we can have better families, and everyone will be happy. So I'm hoping that in the next few years we'll be able to find women as we find also men in all areas, in agriculture, in business, in politics, in sports, in media, in arts and art culture, everywhere, even in, I don't know, mechanics and whatever else, we will find women.